What up, YouTube? So, just a reminder, um, when you are living in your vehicle, especially if you have an older vehicle like I don't know, 99 and below. Um, no, you know it's for all vehicles. Some a little different. Um, when you are living in parts of the United States where you are getting um temperatures at freezing temperatures and minus below. So -5, 6, 7, -1, whatever. Um, Keep your vehicle running. Forget about what people tell you, okay? Even some mechanics out there. People are not living in their vehicle, they don't know, okay? They have no idea, okay? So a lot of them just be saying stuff. Keep it running. I made the mistake of having it on all night. I've been stuck um since I want to say last Thursday. Um, I'm in Colorado, and we just had a cold. Um, you know, -0 kind of temperatures, and I need to close this. And I turned it off for like an hour during the daytime, but it was still -7 outside. Froze up on me, just like that. So you want to make sure that you keep it running. Make sure you have gas, of course. Make sure you have, all your fluids um, properly, properly leveled in your vehicle, and you got to keep it running. You have to, in these type of temperatures, you have to keep it running. So I mean, it's a life lesson. I've been living in my van for 6 years, and I'm still learning, things. And this is not by choice, people. This is not like, oh, you're living in your van by choice. No, 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 no. This is survival. This is because things are just messed up. And so we still have to survive. And yeah, um, I'll make another video about certain tools that you need, things that you need tools because you're going to be doing a lot of the work on your own. And you need to learn about the basics more than just changing a tire, okay? Alternator, um, brakes, getting under that car, more than just changing oil, okay? Um, yeah, these are things that you're going to have to learn to do on your own. And the things that you cannot do, then, something will come up or whatever. But basically, I don't want you guys to live on hope, live on that right there. Well, something to come up. So that was I just ran out of, I just ran out of words. But yeah, you want to learn a lot of these things on your own. So on another video, I'll make a video about just tools that you need. Um, Again, if you're living in these snowy places in the United States, then I think having a heat gun. Um, I don't have a heat gun. I have to get one. But then you have to find out, think to plug it in, where to plug it in at, and all that stuff. So these come in handy. This definitely comes in handy to jump your car, and then it has like charge your phone or whatever, things that you know, plug in here for, whatever. I'm still learning about it. I'm still learning things. So, yeah, yeah, a heat gun would be good. And I know in my last video, someone made a comment, just basically on my burner, not to burn myself, burn my plate, burn the only home that I have. And thank you for that. Good looking out for that comment. Um, I usually move when I'm getting ready to, for bed. I move it in the middle of the floor, the space that I have here. That way, exactly, it's not catching on to anything. But I appreciate that. But I mean, when you're trying to, when you're living in your vehicle and you are trying to survive, um, you have to figure something out. And this van right now has no heat. Even when my engine cranks on, I don't have any heat. I have to get a part that's it's not even that well. It's a small. It's called a heat control regulator, and I have to order it, and it's like $160. But you just don't have $160 lying around. You know what I mean? So it's been a journey. So my burner with the propane tanks of this is the only heat that I have. So you have to make do with what you have and survive. Because there's gonna be more hard times. I mean, so a lot of people are gonna be living in their vehicle, and any information that I can give to help them from all the mistakes that I've made, and this is one of them. Turning off your vehicle in freezing temperatures, that's a no-no. That is a no-no. Keep it running. Keep it running. And always, of course, always checking and looking, checking the weather. And police did come, because I've been in this parking lot for days now. And that happens. They're going to ask you questions and check up. They say they're checking up on you, but really, they're, for me, you know what I mean? They're looking to see if I have any warrants, which I don't. Um, Not all of us have warrants or gangsters or smoking dope. So, but you will have that. Um, just saying, for women, the experience is a little bit different. They might just be checking up on you, making sure that you're honestly, truly okay. You know what I'm saying? But for a lot of us men, they're looking for warrants. They're looking for warrants and tow your vehicle. So it's rough. It's scary. It's really scary. The scary part about being, homeless and living in a vehicle is that the people around you who are not homeless, they don't care. They don't care. So you're constantly uncomfortable, constantly pressure is constantly on you because you're surrounded around people who don't care. They're looking for you to lose your vehicle. They're looking for you to just get away, just get away from where I am. And you homeless people out there who are trashing and leaving trash around, shame on you. Shame on you. But I recognize that's America. They are American. That's what Americans look like or behave like when they don't have anything anymore. They don't care. They just leave things and all of that. And I mean, you see that in the workplace. If you're a janitor or you work any grocery store job or anything where you have to pick up after others, you can kind of tell that America as a whole don't really care. You know, um, we're leaving the trash everywhere. We don't care about the shopping cart way over there because, well, they'll get it. Any one of these places you work where you're doing like cleaning and stuff, you kind of realize like how Americans really don't care about the next person that has to come behind them. They don't, so that's what you see in the so homelessness. And I agree, they should clean up their stuff. Don't be just dropping stuff and leaving trash. That's horrible. That's horrible. But at the same time, it shouldn't stop people from caring. It shouldn't stop people from pointing out the individuals and looking at the ones who are trying and who are, and you guys, them, y'all know them, y'all see the people who are standing at the light with the sign, So, yeah, my message is always going to be, and same for me, be helpful to those who have less than you. That's same for me. Um, I have more than the person who is sleeping out on the sidewalk. So anything that I have, any little money I have, as long as I'm seeing them with the bottle in their hand, drunk, with the needle in their arm, then I have no business judging them. As far as, oh, you're on drugs. Like, let's stop it. That people who say that just don't want to help. That's all that is. They want to keep their money in their pocket and they do not want to help. And that's fine because judgment will be coming to such people very soon and they will need someone to help them. And so you want to always create that good karma, by being helpful. But yeah, these are some of the things that you will be going through. And you know I believe it's only going to get worse with this economy. And all the money printing, it doesn't matter. They stop money printing. All the money printing has already happened and it hasn't caught up to us yet. I know that might be hard for some people to believe, but a lot of Americans don't really study economics. They don't know the basics of the monetary system, so they don't know how it works. But they should. They should understand why Jesus walked into the temple and started kicking over the tables of um, the money debasers. So yeah, stay safe out there, people. Try to stay warm. To people who are homeless, living in their vehicles, and try to be helpful. Even though you're living in your vehicle, you want good things to happen to you. So, because you're gonna get a lot of challenges, and you want the outcome of things to be on your side, and you want them to be good. So, you want to put good out there. So, just because you're living in a vehicle and you are down and out, don't forget about building that spiritual, you know, when you do good, good comes to you. Don't forget about that. So even though you're homeless and you see someone else living in, on the sidewalk or whatever, be helpful, give them, you know what I mean, what you can, and believe me, it'll come back to you tenfold. And yeah, yeah. So that's just a quick, was it 13 minutes? Quick, 13-minute video. Keep your car running. Keep it running. So I got it now. You don't turn it off at all. Remember, I just turned mine off for an hour and froze up. And if you don't get no sun the next day and the day after, you're going to be there for a minute. You're going to be stuck for a minute unless you have like some type of heating source where you can, warm up your engine and warm up the fuel lines. No, the fuel's not the fuel that freezes, it's the water that's in the pipes and everything. And there's still water in there. Even when you fill it all the way up, because you'll hear that too. Fill it all the way up to the top and add the antifreeze in your tank for, there's a product called Heat out there. You put it in your gas tank. But trust me, a lot of that stuff don't work. These people, a lot of these people don't know. They don't know. They have not experienced very, very cold temperatures and living in a vehicle. They don't know. So a lot of them just, you know what I mean. You forgive them. Some are just arrogant. You know what I mean. But some really don't know. You know what I mean. And we forgive those people because they really don't know. But a lot of them are just arrogant, so they just say things, and they're just happy that it's not them, and they should be, but don't be arrogant. You know. So yeah, I'll be I will be coming back with some more reminders. All right.